But I just got off the mat and I'm thinking to myself, even though there's things that we've seen and done and been through in our lives, we still get a choice. We still get a choice to do the things that make us whole again, and take the pieces that were broken away or chopped off and create a brand new masterpiece. And it's up to us what we fill the cracks with, little empty spaces in between. We can choose to grow something. We can choose to create a masterpiece or two. We can create life with a living garden. When we choose to find those fillers, when we give ourselves the moments that give us the peace that no one can take, when we get to the mat, even though we're struggling with the day, when we find out there's laundry, but there's conditions, it's okay. It's okay to take yourself away from that situation. Don't be afraid to remove yourself from a situation if it means not getting growled at, if it means not getting someone else smacking at you today or chipping a piece off today. Good morning, my love. Glitter bombs. Not much of a mover or a shaker on this hand. It's got a bit of a owie. It's gonna get healed. It's healing. It's healing as we speak. But she smirts. She smirts a little. So today, after not having my laundry done for 2 weeks, I was gifted an opportunity for a drive to the laundromat. So I put my bags in my car, my sister's car, and I realized my niece was coming with me. And I'm not sitting there getting growled at for the entire 2 or 3 hours it takes to clean and wash and dry my laundry. I'm not getting growled at like I'm somebody less. I won't do that to myself. I'll go without clothes today if that's what that means. I'll have to find a place tomorrow to bring my clothes. But here I am, actually living, irregardless of the bedhead. I got to the mat. I made sourdough. I'm right now grateful for my moments. I'm not sitting there rocking back and forth in some chair because I've been belittled again. I'm not less today because they decided to take a little power trip. No. I'm actually better today because I'm making myself a pizza. I'm making fresh sauce. Fresh sauce too. Like I put the onions in the pan and the garlic. Onions and garlic and tomatoes. I am making this pizza to be the boss pizza. And I have some a yellow pepper cut up. Fantastic. Instead of sitting there losing my mind over how I'm being treated, I'm going to treat myself well. Always from now on. Because when I let myself into their life, it gives them permission to treat me however they feel, however they think they can. And I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to let them treat me however they want to. I'm not going to sit there and be growled at by a 19-year-old who doesn't know how to treat people. You need to teach her some good behavior. It's a matter of your responsibility now. Just like my laundry is a responsibility of the landlord. And money or no money, I still need clothes washed. So instead of saying, fuck you now, you had your clothes in the car and took them out again, so you're on your own, that's fine. Because being on my own is better than being growled at by somebody who has no sense or sensibility. And you're aware, as well as I'm aware, you're still watching. So I hope you can watch and realize how sensible it is to go somewhere and sit somewhere and be growled at by someone who's a 20-year-old child. Yeah. I'm not doing it to myself today. It's a Sunday. I feel blessed by God. I feel very blessed by God that I can sit here and create my own sourdough pizza. I'm going to take it down. Ooh, is it bubbles? Whoa. What the heck sticks? What the heck sticks? Ooh. Now, I didn't think this would come together because I added water at the end. And that's a trick, I think, in many pizzas, to create a good pizza, adding water to the end. Ooh, look at that. I wish I could show you. Can I show you? I want to show you this. Whoa, watch this. See the bubbles when I open? Wait now. Oh, look at the bubbles inside. See that? See the bubble? That's what I'm looking for, honey. Look at that. See that? Whoa! That's a success. And yes, I'm living a non-waste lifestyle. So my peppers and my turnip are next to get cut up. I got this at the Food on the Move the other day. And a turnip. So I'm quite satisfied with how it is. And I'm quite satisfied at how this is turning out. This is blipping away. This is the sauce. That's the sauce. So I'm excited. This is going well. So I'm going to form my pizza and cook a pizza for supper. Well, it's early. So it's kind of early, so maybe it's for lunch. Maybe, perhaps, it's going to be for lunch. So I want you to know that in the face of peace-taking, when someone thinks they've done a favor for you by crucifying your days, yeah, I said crucifying, and I mean it in the most utterly sense of the word. Because telling me to move out because your washer is broken is not taking responsibility. Telling me I had my clothes in the car, fuck you now, is your responsibility to make sure that everything you have is something you keep. And I have peace. I have peace within me today because I didn't sit there and let her growl at me. I have peace today because I didn't allow her to make another swing. I have peace today because I choose to spend my time here, nurturing myself. So there's nothing. There is nothing that this bedhead, a shower can't cure. I'm going to have to find some really old scrubby clothes that I haven't been wearing, and I'm going to put them on when I get out of the shower. Because I've been to the mat. I've had my energy filled, all the little cracks with my gold, with my joy, with the peace that's in me. And for some strange reason today, you thought you could take that by borrowing me. Oh, you were loaning me the money to do the laundry. Odd. Isn't it your responsibility? I think everybody needs to take accountability for what they do, for themselves. And I'm going to take a very good accountability for the things that I'm doing for me, like taking the 2 bags out of the car and not going with them to be growled at. It's not my idea of a Sunday, thanks. You go sit and let her growl at you. Maybe it'll shut you up, just like it shuts me up. Odd. I don't play that way. I don't need to belittle people to grow. I don't need strength from someone else to get strength here. God gives me strength. God and the things that I do for myself. And no one can take that from me. Only me. I could have went. I could have bowed my head and scurried along like the little rat that they think I am. And be grateful I was getting borrowed the money. No. Meanwhile, they chip another little block off. I'm never doing that again. I felt the chip come off as I entered into a car that I didn't belong in. And me moving out is the solution. I understand that. I'm trying. I've been packed since January. You flicked the boxes at me, remember? You poor thing, you've been dealing with me since January. I think you need some help. I hope you get your help, because I'm here helping myself. I'm here making the calls, creating life. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to do that from now on. Instead of giving up the chips to people, instead of taking another piece of the squirrels, there's no more pieces left for you to take. I am keeping them. I'm keeping every piece of me, and I'm filling that shit in with the good things that I love about myself and the good things that I do for myself, like getting to the mat and getting all sweaty. Getting all sweaty is not all it's cracked up to be, but I tell you, it sure is freeing. It sure is peaceful. And I might have growled a little or grunted a little when I got into certain positions, but I had no one growl at me. I had no one scour in my direction. And that's peace. And if I have to move clear across the country, honey, sweet child, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna take my piece and all my little pieces, and I'm gonna put them back right where they belongs. And yeah, they mightn't fit right, but I'm going to fill them with the love that I do have for myself. And I'm going to pour my cup into such an amazing cauldron. And it's going to be brass. Maybe I'll fill the cracks with brass. I like brass. It's pretty. So, when I get my cup and I put my pieces back and I do my yoga and I create a beautiful meal that I loved to create, when I sing, when I come here for karaoke, the moments that I get, they fill in all the little creases and cracks and crannies of my journey. No two journeys are the same, but you can take the lead for yourself. Stop bowing to people that make you less. Stop giving people the priceless energy that you have. Your energy is priceless. It's a true loving energy. And when someone wants to twist that and turn that and make it into something it's not, well, how dare they? The audacity of people. No, don't try and change them. It's you. It's me. It's us we need to change. And if we can't accept them for how they behave, then leave them out of your life. And I mean leave them out of your life. Get out of the car. Pack everything and just go. You're worth that solitude if it means you're going to be growled at. If it means your thumb is going to get broken for protecting your sister by saying, go to your room. Get into your room away from her. You deserve to let them run wild because they're not who you are. You deserve the peace of not walking a foot out of your path to help someone on their path who's willing to keep you and push them forward. You deserve someone in your life that celebrates you. And if you don't have that person, if you have to constantly be chipped at and chipped at and chipped at in order for someone else to survive, girl, take your moments. Give yourself the love you deserve. The love that you pour out into people. It's not reciprocated. Nobody cares how much energy you used or wasted on people who just growl at you. You deserve better. You deserve a true light. So get to the mat. Make yourself that delicious pizza. I'm going to make the best pizza I've ever made. And I'm putting peppers and mushrooms and bacon on it. My favorite combination. So, by the day's end, I know my peace is still my own. I didn't give it up and bow down to somebody who likes to fucking belittle or control or, oh, Shirley's mental. Yeah, you want to play me as mental because I chose my peace today? Okay. You tell your friends, let the flying monkeys run, and explain it to people. Go ahead. I'm not going to defend myself. Simply because my peace is already here. I have nothing to defend now, only me. I have my peace. My cup is full. Well, it's half full right now. Half full, half full. Trust and believe. But when I drink my coffee and I sit in the peacefulness of the bubbles of the sauce that I'm making, I'm not getting growled at. I'm not getting put down for something that's not my responsibility. So I'm going to take responsibility for me and my actions. And I stand on getting out of the car today because I would be growled at now. By now, I would be told to shut up probably 30 times because I'm trying to live my life and function as an adult. You need laundry. It's a part of life. Now, sure, the washing machine's broken. I understand that. But to involve this many people, to explain it to so many people, I'm explaining it to you. Because I know that when I give my peace to people, it's chipping away at my cup. When I hand someone the key to dent my fucking shit up, open the door and come on in, I'm allowing the disrespect and belittlement every time I allow myself to be around them. I can't do that anymore. I won't do that anymore. I deserve better. I deserve a life free from that. And if you don't think so, maybe you need to look at yourself. Because I know what I deserve. And it's some humanity. Just a little decency. I'm not asking you to be my friend, or any of you to be my friend. I've been through enough with you to know better. So, my choice is, I have been looking for an apartment. There's boxes and bags. Of course there is. I'm packed and ready. I'll pack and be ready. I have no reasonable expectations from you. Only what you've already done. All I can do is go by what you've already behaved like. I can't expect you to be better or treat me better. I'm not asking you to anymore. I'm expecting myself to treat me better. I'm expecting myself to take the bags out of the car because I know how you're going to behave. I know how you both behave. And it's very, 1992. Very, very 1992. Yeah, very, very 1992. And it's 2025 now, people. It's about time some of us grew up. I'm gonna go and have a shower because this is a hot mess. And by the time I'm out of the shower, I'd say my dough will be ready to form. Onto the sheet pan it goes. So I will show y'all results of the beautiful pizza that I've made myself. And I want you all to know that when you're faced with the cup chippers, remember you're the cup. How fucking simple is that? You're the cup. How unequivocally simple is that? You're the cup. When you're faced with the cup chippers, when you're faced with the things that you can't control because they're other people, you don't expect them to change anymore. You don't expect humanity or decency or anything from them anymore. Stand up for yourself. Take the cup away. They don't need anything from you anymore. They're filling you with cracks. And you deserve more. But you're not going to get it from them people. So move. Move yourself from that situation. Move your light from that situation. Every spirit. Yeah, I'm a hot mess. You are a hot mess. You knows it. But I am not sitting there with tears in my eyes being growled at. I'm sitting here realizing how much I've grown, how much I've changed, and why I've changed. You can't look up at me and say I was happy in that kind of down position, full of cracks and chips, and more chips and cracks to come, knowing it's coming. No, I'm going to wash myself, and I'm going to realize there is no amount of hate that built me. What's left is being built on love. What's left for me is going to be built with love now. It's going to show the world that you're not just sitting there hoping for people to change along with you. Because that is a ridiculous ideology. No one is going to change along with you. You have to be your own change. You have to say no, 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 and cover your cup with whatever trash they're putting in. No, thank you. I have enough. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm going to be okay. And the cup that you have might be a little leaky, but we're going to fill that in with the things we love about ourselves. Every little leak in the cup is going to be filled with your yoga or your exercise if you like to run, or making some sourdough, or go milking the goat, or finding a new hobby of life and living. You can't expect people to change to heal you. It's not going to work. Even if they do change, you're still not healed from all the chips and cracks. So remove yourself from them people as fast as you can. And sometimes it's more difficult than others, but when you're in a position to, do it. Find that position to put yourself in. And when you're finally free of it all, you begin to heal. The cracks seem less and less by the things you do for yourself. And then there's no leaks. And when there's no leaks, you can pour into your cup all the love you have to give to others. And sure as shit in a cat's ass, I can tell you, if you expect people to change for your peace, you're never going to have peace. You're always going to be searching for somebody else to give you peace. And it's not possible. It's not possible. You have to make your own. You have to stop people from the pitiful behavior, that thought was your life. You thought that was your life. You thought this is what you have. This is all you have. And my darling, the people in your life don't have to change, but you need to change the people in your life. And I'm going to. And it starts here by taking your bags out of the car, by not getting growled at all afternoon on a Sunday. This is a day to worship and praise God like I do every day. It's not a day to take your chip and go, here's the cup. Here's my cup. You go crack it up. Go crack it. Make it holy. No, darling. Ricky's Radio. Hi, my friend. Cheers, Ricky. Not much of a smoker anymore. We're going to step up for ourselves. You'll see. The things that I need to change are definitely within. And supposing it's making your sourdough or giving yourself a hot shower, find a towel. I know, it sounds ridiculous because I have no laundry. But I'm going to find a towel somewhere. Or I'll use an old bed shirt. I might be back here in an old bed shirt. Who knows? But I will be back here this evening. I would love for you to come join me sing. Sing if you like. I know y'all can sing. It's not a point of being on tune or on point, or even going with the flow of the music. Just let go and fucking feel the energy you get from breathing while you sing. Let go and let the joy in. No one else is supposed to give you joy. It's not their responsibility to be kind. It's not, even though it should be. It should be everybody's responsibility to be kind. But when people are faced with unstructured boundaries and bad mental health, then you can't expect them to give you kindness. You can expect them to break your thumb. You can expect them to belittle you and growl. Or hold the power trip of the loaning of the laundry money. Or tell me to get out of my home that I am renting. So, we're all in today's world not together. We are not. But I'm going to go where I feel welcome, where my days aren't bowing to people to get a bit of laundry done. Good morning, my dear. Much love. Oh, and my church service just came on. So I'm gonna go watch my church service, Salvation Army CBS Corps. I hope you can join a Calvary somewhere. I'm online now, going over there. I hope to see you all soon. Come on over to the live stream later. We're singing our guts out, hopefully. A little bit of za. Love you, Mama. Thank you. I will. Hope you do too.